This is my PowerPoint for Comp1004 final year project. I have chosen to do a password management web application, and I have chosen to do this because my girlfriend is always complaining that she's forgotten her password to a certain service. So I figured if all of her passwords were in one place, she would only have to remember one. So first thing, these are my current sprints, as you can see based on the image. So I've just split them up into to do, in progress, and done. I've currently done the research and setup first sprint, and I'm in progress of finalizing user login and password generation. So this is an example of one of the sprints. This is the first one, research and setup, in which I'd set myself 4 tasks to set up the Visual Studio project, research secure password hashing libraries, and I included some examples. I did check out bcrypt and crypto.js, but I will probably be using crypto.js purely because JavaScript is easier to implement, and researching basic JavaScript random password generation techniques. As you can see, I've done these and I've marked them off and completed that sprint. These are examples of my in progress sprints, password generator and user login creation. As you can see by the tasks, I've created simple forms for user login creation and basic validation, but I've not quite yet implemented password hashing for secure storage. So that's the next thing to do to complete that sprint. And then I also started on the next password generator sprint while I was researching password generation methods and messing around with it. These are my user stories for my UML diagram. I explained within 4 stories what I want as a user to be able to do. I'd obviously like to be able to log into my account. I'd like to be able to view my saved passwords and generate new random secure passwords. And I'd also like a section where I can check the health and security of any passwords I would like to create for future services. And finally, a section where I can store secure notes that are only available to me on my account. This is some of the code. At the moment, I've got an index.html file, which is the first file you see, and just a small CSS file to give it a bit of a look while I'm coding, just so I can kind of tell what's going on and there isn't stuff everywhere on the screen. At a glance, when you first load up into the application, you'll see this screen as seen in the bottom right, which has a password management app, a login sign up button, and a menu button. These are the current menu features, none of which are working. They're placeholders for future reference to remind me of what I have left to do. So password generator, saved passwords, password health check, and secure notes. This is my sign up and login. The images are all over the files, all over the PowerPoint. I have my login file. I have my sign up. Once you've logged in, it will give you a notification and then take you to a different screen, where as you can see, you can then log out. So that's kind of working, but not fully implemented yet because it's all stored in local storage. And these are a few of the problems I faced along the way. And I did use a lot of YouTube tutorials and ChatGPT to help me link the files correctly.